I'm so mad right now, and that's why we're going to talk about a guest behaving badly, because it's actively happening in real time. And I don't know why, Airbnb, what are you doing at this point? I have a guest that checked in April 13th. They were supposed to stay 2 months. They were supposed to wait for their construction of their house. I get it all the time. It's standard. This guest has been nothing but rude, insulting, and bullying the entire time. They broke off a toilet handle. They admitted on the messages that they broke off the toilet handle. Then they messaged me, gaslighting me after they admitted, and I sent out a plumber to fix it and all that. They said, if your toilet wasn't so cheap, we're not used to something like this so cheap, we wouldn't have broken off the toilet handle. Called multiple times. They told me that the outdoor furniture that's in the pictures clearly shown is not sufficient for how many people they want to have over. I told them that Airbnb does not allow parties. They can't have parties. They got really angry. But here's the kicker, is that I have contacted Airbnb because I was already told I was going to get a poor review because I didn't have a commercial kitchen, even though they got what they booked. They knew we had a standard range with microwave, stainless steel appliances. They knew our kitchen was renovated, but it wasn't commercialized. I got an all caps message 3 days ago saying, I can't live like this. I get the boomer mentality of all different caps, but at the same time, you booked a house with the pictures. You have been there 2 months and you just start screaming caps. I can't live like this. I want a commercialized kitchen. You need to bring in commercial appliances or I'm going to write you a bad review. Hold up, bro. I'm not paying $50,000 in appliances because you booked a property because your cheap ass did not want to pay for a commercialized kitchen, and then you want to make a different property a commercialized kitchen. I even said I will refund the unused days. You know, at this point, it seems like it's a not good fit. You've had me call the plumber 6 times. They told me that they even loosened the nuts and bolts. They could tell that the nuts and bolts were loosened from the last time they came to visit. The plumber at this point is like, listen, from the videos I took and the pictures I took from my last visit last week, I can tell that they're tampering, they're loosening things. So at this point, I can tell it's not a mutual love. If they don't want to be there, then they don't have to be there. I'll give them a refund. So I tell them, listen, I will give you a refund if you want to leave. They told me the place was an absolute dump. They could not imagine anyone living there. Like, it's a brand new townhome, but okay, I digress. And then they proceeded to start screaming at me, calling me a racist because I was giving them the option to check out. Mind you, they're also white. But mind you, this entitlement bro that's already calling me names, already harassing me, already making me call all these vendors, I give them the option that they can check out and I will be glad to give them a refund if they leave, because I'm already getting notifications, not only from my plumbers that again said they started to tamper and do weird things, but also my neighbors are starting to say that they're having open arguments and they're yelling on the balcony and they're throwing furniture over the balcony. So I call Airbnb. The guests are insulted. They told me that they're going to report me. They're going to get a lawyer involved because they want to stay and they want to stay what they paid for. Why do you want to stay if you think it's a dump and you hate it so much? Number one. Number two, I'm going to call your bullshit because why are you having so many people come out to fix things if you want to stay? And number three, I call Airbnb. Airbnb says they're going to call. I've talked to 11 different customer service reps from Airbnb and they're all like, rest assured, we're going to take care of it. I'm not feeling rest assured. They're throwing furniture off the freaking balcony. Not rest assured. They already told me that they're going to sue me. Airbnb said, oh yeah, rest assured. So at this point, I'm already 12 hours deep into this for this weekend. I've talked to 11 customer service reps. They've all told me that they're going to send me to the safety and security team on Airbnb. They told me to contact local authorities and let the guests know that I was contacting local authorities. I let the guests know. The guests blew up even further. Clearly, they're mentally unstable, and they said that they were going to sue me. And Airbnb is also telling the guest, when the guest is calling, that they have a right to stay. I don't know what's going on with customer service. Usually I have a fine time with Airbnb. I've been doing this for 8 years. But this is a live situation, and I always want to share my journey. If they're actively damaging stuff to the property, I'm not allowed to call authorities because now they're invoking tenant laws. You know what? At this point, this is just absolute bullshit. Probably one of the worst guests behaving badly. I wanted to share this. I wanted you to bring you along on the journey and give me a like and follow if you want to get updated whenever I get an update.